Find yourself in a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. And we're going to start by tuning in to our practice and to ourselves. So close your eyes, and I'm going to ring the tingsha bells. And I want you to just feel and notice if you can sense them in your body. We're going to tune into our own body now to the sound Om, and we say Om 3 times together, once for ourselves, once for those we love, and then once for all the earth. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in, Om 3 times. Om. So welcome to the Breathing and Mindfulness class today, hosted by the Glen Ellen Public Library. My name is Amber, and I'm with Kindness Kids Yoga. And today we're going to practice. Our practice today is really going to be sitting or laying down. So if you need a pillow or something to sit on to be a little bit more comfortable, feel free to do that and get that situated now. And it's so nice to see you, Arisha and Jenny. Thank you so much for taking time out to join us today, as well as Angela. So really the intention for today's class is to celebrate the sweetness in life. So the reason I chose sweetness is because this week in particular, it seems like a very long week for many people, even though it's a short week with the Memorial Day holiday tied in there. There's really been a flurry of emotions happening over the past week with hatred in the world and last days of school, states reopening, and the mix of sunshine and rain that we're experiencing in our area. But at the end of the day, there really is a true sweetness that still exists all around us. And so I want us to honor that today and find that within. So we are going to spend a lot of time going inward today. We're going to do a breath practice. We're going to do some shoulder and neck stretches to release some of that tension that we're holding there. And then we're going to do three or four very easy seated, laying down yoga poses, linking with our breath to calm our mind. We're also going to do a mindfulness meditation, exploring the 5 senses. And then we're going to do a relaxation to close out class at the end. So come into a comfortable seated position. We're going to get started with some breath work. So pranayama, which means regulation of breath, is really important to help us balance our emotions and clarify our mental process, which ultimately helps us integrate everything into the whole of who we are. So breath is really a life source. So when we regulate our breath, we really help to regulate everything else. So we're going to start with deep abdominal breathing. So you can place your hands on your belly. Sit up nice and tall, straight spine, sitting in an easy pose. Inhale through your nose, filling your belly all the way to the base of your spine. Exhaling, you're exhaling all the way up through the top of your head. Inhaling from the top of your head all the way down to the base of your spine. Exhaling all the way up through the top of your head. Inhaling and exhaling. Continue inhaling and exhaling deeply to the base of your pelvis. And exhaling all the way to the top. Practicing inhaling and exhaling in this manner helps us to reduce anxious feelings and the subsequent stress that it can have on the body. One more deep breath in and exhale. You can place your hands on your knees now. Take one cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Now we're going to take our hands, so we're going to do what's called alternate nostril breath or switch breath. And this helps to integrate the two hemispheres of our brain and also helps us to really reawaken the sinuses, which is helpful during this time, especially with sinus and allergies and things like that. If for some reason this doesn't feel comfortable for you, you don't have to close your nostril as you're going through. You can just imagine your breath going in and out each nostril with my cues. Because I know sometimes if you're congested, it's really hard to do this. So take your first two fingers and you can place them into the palm of your hand. Or you can place them at the top of in between your eyebrows at your third eye center. Whichever is most comfortable for you. Your thumb is going to close your right nostril and your ring finger and pinky are going to close your left nostril. So we're going to work through breathing through one side, holding at the top, exhaling down the other side, and then reversing that, inhaling right, holding at the top, exhaling left. So we're going to do that about 6 rounds. So let's close our right nostril, sit up nice and tall, inhale through the left, close at the top, exhale right. Inhale right, close, exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. If it helps to have a visualization, you can pretend that you're inhaling to the top of the mountain, closing at the sunshine, exhaling down the side of the mountain. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Last round, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Place both hands on your knees and take a deep breath in and out here. Noticing the difference that you may feel after doing alternate nostril or switch breath. Now let's place your hands at heart center. You're in prayer pose now. Then we're going to extend out the 3 middle fingers, keeping the thumb and the pinky and the base of the palm connected. Hold that at heart center. You may look down into the middle of that space. This is called Padma Mudra. mudras or yoga poses for our hands. Just like we can get energetic effects by doing yoga poses with our body, we can do the same with our hands. So this is also known as lotus. So breathe in and out to the center of your lotus flower at heart center. Just as lotus flowers blossom through the mud, this mudra stimulates emotional cleansing and helps us find unconditional love and heartfelt communication. It opens you up to inspiration and rebalances your heart energy. As you continue to breathe in and out this mudra, breathe in the sweetness of life. And breathe out any negativity, stress that you've held. One more deep breath in and out here. Bring your hands together in prayer pose and then begin to vigorously rub them together, creating heat. And then place your left hand with your right on top at your heart center. Close your eyes and just feel the warmth and love penetrating to your heart center. Now you can let that go. We're going to do some shoulder and neck warm up now to release tension that we're holding there. So we're going to start with exhaling our shoulders forward, inhaling our shoulders back to open our chest. Exhale forward, and your hands can roll along your legs if that helps. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Now we're going to do shoulder to ear. So we inhale our shoulder to ear. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the other side. Exhale to center. Inhale right. Exhale center. Inhale left. Exhale center. Inhale right. Exhale center, and just imagine the stress just melting away. Inhale right. Exhale center. Inhale right, left. Exhale center. Inhale right. Exhale center. Inhale left. Exhale center. One more time. Inhale right. Exhale center. Inhale left. Exhale center. Now we're going to do shoulder rolls. So we're going to inhale up. Rolling forward. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now let's reverse. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to do shoulder rotations now. So we're going to move them in a pattern like a hummingbird. You can place your fingertips on your shoulders if that's comfortable for you. You can place them on your chest or even a little bit lower if that's comfortable. Wherever you are is just fine. So we're going to just breathe here as we rotate towards the front and up. Towards the front as our torso is twisting slightly. Breathe here. Don't forget to breathe. Taking those deep breaths to fill to the base of your pelvis and then exhaling out. Now you can come back to center and let's go the other direction. Continue to breathe here. You can even imagine yourself as a hummingbird flitting around. I have seen a few at my hummingbird feeder. I love this time of year. And then come back to center. This next one is a scapular release. So we're going to take the back of our head to our shoulder as we inhale back and exhale to center. So let's inhale back to the right, exhale center. Inhale left, exhale center. Inhale 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 right, exhale center. Inhale left, exhale center. One more time. Inhale right, exhale center. Inhale left, exhale center. So this next pose, you place your hands on the ground by your side. We're going to inhale our left arm up. Exhale, slight bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand comes to the ground. Inhale, right. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hand to the ground. Inhale, right, left. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands touch. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, sit. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Last one, inhale, arm up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms on the ground. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. This next one, we're going to rotate our shoulders. So our right shoulder goes forward and our left shoulder goes back as we look over our right shoulder, and then we'll go to the other side, and we're going to link our breath here. So we exhale as we look, and then inhale, center, okay? So hands can be on your knees. We're going to take a deep breath in here. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and rotate those shoulders. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Exhale, center, or inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center, one last time. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. And then come back to center. Take a moment here and breathe deep into your belly. And with your exhale, just let go of any stress or tension that was remaining that we worked out. Now we're going to stay in easy seated position for this next pose. So the easy seated position is a yoga pose. So make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, like there's a connection from the base of your spine through the top of your head, and it's pulling to create length and space in your body. So you can place your hands near the ground, and then we're going to inhale our arms up straight overhead. We're going to exhale, and we're going to twist to the right. So our left arm comes onto our right knee. And if it's comfortable for you, you can look back over your right shoulder. If that's not comfortable, just keep your gaze neutral. Inhale, arms up, and let's go to the left. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. When we link our breath with our body movement, it calms our mind. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. And it also just really helps us to focus only on our body movement and our breath. So it clears out everything else that's going on in our mind to the left. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, arms up. One last round. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. And come back to center. Now we're going to scooch onto our back now. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So you want your feet to be near your bottom and your arms down by your side, palms face down. So we're going to do breath with the bridge pose. So we're going to start with just our hips, and then we're going to add in our arm movement as well, linking all of it to breath. The most important part about bridge pose is that you are moving one vertebrae at a time, and that you're truly linking your breath with your body movement. So the inhale, one vertebrae at a time, you come up all the way to the top, or wherever's comfortable for you. If halfway's your top, that is perfectly fine. Exhaling one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Inhaling one vertebrae at a time, push your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale all the way back down. Now I'm going to add in some arm movement. Your arms are going to move quicker than your hips because they have a farther distance to travel. And the key is that your arms hit the ground up over your head at the same time that your hips reach the top. So we're inhaling up and over. Exhaling, coming back down. Inhaling, arms up and over. Exhaling, all the way down. Remember, one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. The next pose is a child's pose with breaths. We're going to come onto our knees here. And then we're going to slowly lower down and take a rest on our ankles. And then our forehead comes to the ground. This is child's pose. We're going to take our hands and place them palm face up on our hips. Let's breathe here. And then we're going to inhale all the way up to our knees and overhead. Exhale, we're going to come back down, forehead on the ground, and hands on hips. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, back down, forehead on the ground, hands come onto your back, hips. Inhaling, up to kneeling, overhead. Exhaling, coming back down. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, back down. One last time, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, come back down. You can keep your hands here or you can release them to the ground. Take a deep breath in and out here. Place your hands under your shoulders and gently push yourself back up. And then come to a comfortable seated position with your legs extended out in front of you. So we're going to do a seated forward fold with our breath. So you can make sure your legs are engaged here. Your toes and feet are flexed, facing the ceiling. We're going to inhale our arms up and then exhale, fold. Wherever that's comfortable for you, if that's your knees, your shins, your ankles, sometimes you can wrap around your feet. Some people can put their heads on their legs, wherever it's most comfortable for you. Then inhaling, your arms slide along the ground all the way up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. You may notice with each exhale, you might be able to move deeper into your fold. One last time, inhale and exhale, fold. Hold it here for a moment, taking a deep breath in and out. And then release that pose. Now you can come into a seated position with your legs crossed. You can grab a pillow to sit. We're going to do our meditation with mindfulness of our 5 senses now. So you're going to be sitting in this position for approximately 12 minutes. We will take little breaks in between. And the mindfulness meditation really looks at your 5 senses and really helps us to become more aware of everything that is going on within the way we perceive the world around us with touch and smell, taste, hearing, and sight. So we often label what we're seeing, hearing, etc. through our five senses and give them a judgment, whether that's bad or good, scary, or causes us a reaction that we don't necessarily feel comfortable with. With mindfulness, it really helps us to be witness to our experience. So not putting a judgment or label or reaction to it, just noticing it for what it is, and watching that unfold. So it's our ability to kind of step out of the present moment from reacting to really just witnessing what's happening. So that's what we're going to work on today through our exercises. And really this helps us to become less reactive to our environment around us. And you can just trust my voice, trust your breath. We're going to hold each one of these mindfulness thoughts around the five senses for about 3 minutes. And so I'm going to keep a hold of the time factor there. So I want you to make sure you're seated in a comfortable position, whatever that is for you. And close your eyes and keep a soft, or you can keep a soft gaze towards the ground in front of you, whatever is most comfortable. Breathe deeply yet quietly in and out through your nose. Once you're settled, guide your awareness towards sound. What is it that you hear? Without looking for sound, remain open to the arising of sound within your own awareness. Can you notice sound without judging or labeling the sound? As sound arises, become especially aware of any tendency to label what you hear as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant. If and when you notice that your mind has wandered to other thoughts or senses or emotions, simply return your focus to sound. And do this as many times as you need to. Remain present with your experience for sound. Now you can let go of sound. Bring your awareness now to the sensation of touch. This can begin with the sensation of your body against your cushion or pillow or chair. It can be the sensation of your clothing against your skin, or maybe it's wind or temperature against your skin, or the parts of your body that are touching and resting on the other parts of your body. Breathe deeply yet quietly in and out your nose. What is it that you feel? Without looking for touch, remain open to the arising of touch within your awareness. Can you notice what you're feeling without judging or labeling the feelings? And you can let go of touch. With your eyes open softly, gaze towards the ground ahead of you gently. Stay here and notice the quality of light, colors, forms, or actual objects as you breathe in and out your nose. What is it that you see? Without looking, remain open to the arising sights that enter into your awareness. Can you notice the sights without judging or labeling them? As you spend more time, or as the meditation deepens, try slowly lifting your gaze and taking in more of the space around you. Without looking for things, notice what comes into your view. You can let go of sight now and bring your attention and focus with your eyes closed to smell and taste. Without looking for smells or tastes, rest the mind in open awareness, open to the presence of smell or taste. Which smells are ever present and which smells arise and fade? Is there a particular taste in your mouth? Or does it change over time? Simply notice the sound, the smells and tastes that arise for you. Trying not to label or judge. You can let go of smell and taste now. You can gently begin to open your eyes. Maybe rotate your head from side to side, front and back. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. You can remove your cushion, and then we're going to come down to a rest position. You can lay on your back. You can continue sitting in your chair if you'd like. We're going to do a relaxation now to close out class. So get yourself comfortable. If you'd like to place a pillow under your knees, if you're laying on the ground, that's fine as well. So close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Feel your whole body relax. Feel the back of your heels, legs, and hips relax. Feel your back, shoulders, and arms relax. Feel the back of your head relax. Your whole body relaxes as you breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. Keep noticing the attention on your breath. With each exhalation, you become more and more relaxed. We live life on levels: the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual. We can lose ourselves in any one of them and forget all else. We exist in broad strokes according to large principles as part of a mass of humanity and in big chunks of context like gender, class, race, nationality. It's easy to forget the ceaseless nuance. Sweetness, however, is in the details. What I love most about living in the Midwest is that the weather provides a continuous display of sweet moments. As I write here on a nearly June morning at my home in the woods, I'm watching the sun play off the broad leaves of my houseplant. It's an astonishing show of light and green and wood set against a backdrop of light and green and wood. It's a rather magical day. The lake is calm despite the torrential rains we had. Usually under these circumstances, one can hear the traffic on the highway a mile away. But today it's uncommonly quiet. Besides my breath, there is only bird song, and it's about to break my heart open. Sweetness does not demand any particular setting. It is revealed in the heavy moment as well as the light, but it is always contained within a moment. And the moment is a portal through which we are transported from the mundane or easily overlooked to the personally profound, if we care to go there. Sweetness is found in the moment you reach for and find your favorite coffee mug, or in clean pajamas after a hard day, or cool water against a weary face, a stubborn patch of lichen peeking through the melting ice, the smell of live mesquite or Palo Santo smoking, a cat's ear, a child's skin, the soft rug underfoot, a hair tie when you need it, readers where you left them, the whistle from the kettle you forgot you put on, reminding you there will soon be tea on a cold day. Sweetness cannot be planned for, it must be happened upon. In other words, we can't go looking for it, nor do we need to. But we may want to prepare a welcoming place by softening the mind and the belly and the ardent gaze. In fact, round off all the hard edges, and sweetness will surely rush in like an ill-timed whisper at a small but important off-Broadway play. Your life, no matter how hard, cruel, or absurd, wants to drown you in gifts of sweetness. When you decide to accept them, you become a vessel for the expression of sweetness. Your thoughts sweeten, your gestures sweeten, your words and actions sweeten until it becomes impossible to feel harshness or to taste bitterness anywhere. Even the savagery within can be touched by compassionate weight of your innocent, still unfolding sweetness. Sweetness is both small and overriding. One small sweetness savored charges all the particles in the cosmos in transcendental ways. A real life filter that renders everything a little more alive, pearlescent, and redeemable. It doesn't matter who you are or not, what you have done or have not done, or what you think or deserve or do not. Sweetness is the universe's gift to give, and it gives it with reckless abandon. Little tokens dropped into your pocket to let you know you are loved. Bring your attention back to your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. When you're ready, you can push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We'll close out practice now. We're going to say Om Shanti, and Shanti is peace. And we say Shanti 3 times to honor the peace we feel after doing our practice today together. Share that with those we love and send our peace out into the world. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands at heart center. Raise them to our forehead. Namaste.